Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. We'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that's teaching his word in all true faith and sincerity. I'm the brother rocking with me.
I'm the brother Ryan.
Yeah, we're the Archon from the Great Millstone Church in Birmingham. And what else could we do but prophesy and tell you the intents and purposes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? And as you can see, things are hot. Pretty much, it's hot. That's the spirit that's on the planet Earth. You know, things are heating up. The prophecies are consuming these people, man. You know, you got something?
Yeah, real quick. Cause just showing you that's what the prophets out here to do. Jeremiah 28 and verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
So as you can see, it says the prophets before me and before thee of old. So this has always been the case with the prophets. They said prophesy against many countries. So let's show you that this report is not easy on the ear. It's pretty much to break up with break up your intentions, your thoughts and devices. Matter of fact, you can get something real quick. Get Psalm 33. Verse 9.
This is the book of Psalms 33. And I'm gonna jump down to verse I can start at verse 8. Cause this Psalms 33 and verse 8, it says, let all the earth fear the Lord, let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. For he spake and it was done, he commanded and it stood fast.
Yeah, and that's the prophecies. The Lord set forth his prophets to declare these certain events to take place. For an example, Noah, you have Lot,
Jonah.
Jonah, Moses, and Aaron. And guess what? The world stood in awe. Why? Because when these things took place, it wasn't just something you just heard about here in the news and then next week is on or something. No, when the Lord declare these things, is emphatic, man. It's an actual historical event. You know, these prophecies that take place when you go into it. It's all historical events. What the Lord's going to do this time is going to be an historical event.
Is it?
You know?
It's so like if I make that, why it says he have glorified his name, and it will glorify it again. A part of the Lord glorify his name is bringing down with judgment, man. That's why it said they standing out against him, because you can't say nobody else did it but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. You know, whether it be an earthquake or whether it be, 20 million people died the next day. All that is the will of the Lord, man. You know? But I'm go back to
continue on that song.
Going back to Psalms 33 and verse 9 again. It says, for he spake and it was done. He commanded it and it stood fast.
See, he said he spake, it was done. He commanded it stood fast. So the words of the Lord is going to be established, man.
That's it.
You got it.
It says the Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught.
See, the Lord he's bringing the counsel of the heathen to naught. And we seeing it, with this devil, his new world order. This is his intents and purposes. This is what is on his mind to accomplish. But it's coming to naught. You got it.
It says, he maketh the devices of the people of none effect.
See, it's of none effect. No matter what you try to do to add a cubit to your stature, to continue, it's going to be of none effect, man. Why? Because prophecy is what's going to take hold of the planet Earth. Matter of fact, continue.
The counsel of the Lord standeth forever.
See, the counsel of the Lord standeth forever.
Is it?
Everything else going to move out the way, man.
Is it?
That's why it talks about concerning destruction. It talks about the plague that the Lord is going to smite the people. Their flesh going to consume away while they stand upon their feet. It says, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes. So that's literally going to take place, but that process is beginning now in the spirit. These people, their dreams and aspiration, their hopes is being diminished by each report that comes out. Whether the famine or the power outages or war, all those things are fading away, man. Why? Because that's part of the counsel of the Lord for these things to happen. You got it.
It says, continuing on, it says,
I think that was that it on that.
I'll read it one more time.
You got it.
It says the counsel of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua standeth forever. The thoughts of his heart to all generations.
Yeah, so it wasn't just reserved to the Old Testament or it stopped when the when the Roman Empire fell. No, it was for this moment, man. And this is for all generations. So the word is gonna stand, man.
Is it?
You got it, though.
I got something for you real quick. Isaiah 42, jump it down to verse
Start at 8.
Yeah. It says, I am the Lord. That is my name. And my glory will I not give to another.
See, if I may, just going back what you said, the Lord's going to once again glorify his name.
That's it.
So, these things that's taking place, and the major things that's about to take place upon the planet Earth, how about Shema Shai, letting you know he's doing it, man. You know, you got it.
Neither my praise to graven images.
See, because when everything is said and done, when the smoke clear and dust settled, you ain't going to say JC, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's going to be burnt up with this place. Buddha and whoever you may say, Allah, the universe, all these queens, yeah, all this shit gonna burn up when America burns up. You got it.
It says, behold, the former things are coming to pass, and new things do I declare.
Yep, it was former things. You mentioned Jonah. It's a plethora of records. You know, where the Lord declared certain things. And it took place, man. Oh, Noah, going back to Noah, you had the documentary a couple years back concerning that checked out, man.
Yeah.
You know, Sodom and Gomorrah. It's a highly concentrated area of sulfur. And where they believe where that spot was at, man.
Hey, Noah's Ark.
Yeah, it's remnants of gopher wood to show you that checked out, man.
Hey, Ramses II.
Yeah, that's it. Pharaoh, his chariot's been found at the bottom of the water. It checked out, man.
Is it?
But who signed on it? Whose signature was on that piece of art? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man. You got it out.
Read this again. It says, behold, the former things are coming to pass, and new things do I declare.
See, and what's that new thing that's being declared? America being destroyed.
That's it.
The destruction of America, the violent overthrow of Edom. That's the new thing that's being declared in the earth, man. You know, and that's the climax of it. There's things in it. You know, talk about this great famine. The mechanical dogs. Who have heard such a thing?
Yeah.
The sea hip. You know, this time of trouble. You know, that's the new thing that's being declared in the earth. You got it.
It says, before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
You see, it said before they spring forth, show you that these words are life. That's a characteristic of life. One of those characteristics is growth. So you seeing this word manifesting. It said the Lord is going to make it known unto you by the way of his prophets. That's his mouthpiece, man. You know, the prophets is the one that is the mouthpiece of the Lord. You got something?
Yeah, real quick, just you said,
bro.
You just going back into life. It goes back into growth, and like the words of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, they jumping off the pages now, man. You know, this Isaiah 55 in verse 10. It says, for as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth and maketh it bring forth in bud. And if I may, it's just basically like he was just mentioning, man. The word, he spoke these words through the prophets, and ultimately, for lack of better words, the word started to come into pass, man. And that's how the water do with the earth. when it rained and stuff like that, those things wasn't in vain. Brothers prophesying, you know, each word we put out, each precept we say, that's a part of, you know, bringing Babylon down, man. You know, but it says that it may bring forth in bud, that it gives seed to the sower and bread to the eater. And how we eat off the words of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. It says, so shall my word goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please. It shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So the Lord, he's not going to send the prophets out in vain, man. You know, when the Lord send the prophets out 9 times out of 10, he means business, man. You know, when Samuel entered into the city, the elders of the town trembled. And the reason why they trembled, because they knew 9 times out of 10, when the prophet came on the scene, all hell is finna get ready to break loose, man. Judgment is finna get ready to break down, man. And the Lord, he for the lack of better words, he overdid it this time. He brought back all the prophets, man. It brought back the full force, man. And that's why Esau, that's one of the main reasons why Esau is shaking in his boots. Because a lot of these niggas, they so wrapped up in the world. Niggas wrapped up with NBA Youngboy or a damn Hellcat. But you don't see about all, even in the Israelite camps. Niggas talking about, yeah, man, you can only have one wife. That's adultery.
Yeah,
Nigga, it's gonna be a family, man.
There's niggas worried about a marriage license.
Yeah.
You know what talking about the paperwork.
The paperwork, man. Just like a
it's
dog.
All that shit is to keep you in America, man.
That's it.
And matter of fact, because that's not the spirit of with Jeremiah. Matter of fact, you can go back to Jeremiah 28. Because they said the prophets before me and before these.
Yeah.
So that's the prophets of Yahweh Shemi Awashai, man.
That's it, bro.
Because what did he got on him for speaking peace, man? Talking about peace and you know what I mean? He made it dramatic. He breaking the yoke in front of everybody, saying the Lord is gonna get us. You know what I mean? And Jeremiah checked the matter of fact, go up to verse 7, I believe.
This is the book of Jeremiah 28, and I'm gonna start at verse
oh, is it 6? What is it?
I'm gonna start even the prophet Jeremiah. I'm gonna start at verse 5. So this Jeremiah 28 and verse 5. It says, then the prophet Jeremiah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start. I gotta start at the top. I gotta start at the top.
Don't do it.
This Jeremiah 28 and verse 1.
Yeah.
And it came to pass the same year, in the beginning of the reign of Zedekiah, king of Judah, in the 4th year, in the 5th month, that Hananiah, the son of Azur, the prophet, which was of Gibeon, spake unto me in the house of the Lord, in the presence of the priest, and of all the people, saying, in Salaki, if I may. Nigga wanted to be dramatic. He had to say it in front of everybody, man. It says, thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, saying, I have broken the yoke of the king of Babylon. Within 2 full years will I bring again into this place all the vessels of the Lord's house that Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, took away from this place and carried them to Babylon. And I will bring again to this place Jekiah, the son of Jechoam, king of Judah, which was like with all the captives of Judah that went into Babylon, saith the Lord, for I will break the yoke of the king of Babylon.
So, and then it's prophesied that we shall go into Babylon captivity like 70 years. It was probably like 6 to 8, something like that.
That's it.
But you see how he try to put the Lord in a box, and he's getting everybody in that calm and cool and
everything gonna be all right
spirit. Yes. No, he said he did it in front of everybody. You breaking the yoke. That's just like today, motherfucker marching and passing out pamphlets.
Yeah.
Gatorades and shit.
For the kingdom.
Yeah.
It says, verse 5. Then the prophet Jeremiah said unto the prophet Hananiah.
So he's like, hold up, he going off, man. You got it.
It says, in the presence of the priest. And in presence of all the people that stood in the house of the Lord.
And that's what we do. It talks about open rebuke. It's better than secret love.
That's it, bro.
And defending the God. Oh, you
so
got
like, my bad. That's just how Apostle Rumloud, he went.
I'm just thinking about that. You got it.
Salaki, bro. Salaki.
You got it? You didn't finish your point?
No. I got excited. It says, Salaki, it says, then the prophet Jeremiah said unto the prophet Hananiah in the presence of the priest, in the presence of all the people that stood in the house of the Lord, even the prophet Jeremiah said, Amen. The Lord do so. The Lord perform the wars which thou hast prophesied to bring again the vessels of the Lord's house and all that is carried away captives from Babylon into this place.
Yeah, it ain't like Jeremiah didn't want to be free. It ain't like that you don't want peace. You like you don't want to be in a new country. No, nigga, we want it. But it's a process.
It's a time.
Yeah, I mean, you got it.
It says, continuing on, nevertheless, hear thou.
Yeah, of course I want peace. And yeah, I hope the Lord do deliver us. Nevertheless, but this I said, the man devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless,
the counsel of the Lord.
Counsel of the Lord, man. You got it.
It says, nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in the ears and in the ears of all the people, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
See, because that's what the Lord is intense on the planet Earth. War, evil, and pestilence. What it says in Ezekiel the 2nd chapter, concerning that book,
Yeah.
it is filled with lamentations, mourning, and woe, man.
That's it, bro.
When you just randomly open the scriptures, as a matter of fact, I think it's something open in the back. Oh, you closed it.
Yeah.
Most likely it was something concerning destruction of, you know what I mean? You know, because guess what? That's what it's filled with, lamentations and mourning and woe.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say you can go into, it talks about the kingdom and, you know, living in peace.
Mm-hmm.
But you read a chapter before that, it talks about how you had to get to that point through the troubles, man.
Oh, yeah, it had to break loose.
Yeah, it talks about even that evil that was sown, it got to be violently overthrown so that place good can come, man. You know?
It's like it also say what? Through much tribulation shall we enter to the kingdom of heaven.
That's it.
You know?
That's it. Yep. Matter of fact, continue on that next verse.
It says, read this again. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. The prophet which prophesied of peace, when the
see, the prophet was prophesied of peace. You got it.
When the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord have truly sent him.
See, so it said hold your nuts pretty much, man.
That's it, bro.
Just roughly paraphrasing. Because somebody that's talking peace, we in the height of captivity, wickedness. This system is about to go through a drastic change to a digital society.
That's it, bro.
And niggas talking about everything okay, and get you and you only need, you got one wife.
Make sure you get your papers too.
Yeah, you make sure you get you some get you a marriage license. You know, niggas just worry about shit to keep you in America. So that's why I said if or when the prophet, when it come to pass, then you're gonna know he a prophet. But guess what? We know, because it's nothing but evil and only evil in this time, man.
That's it.
You got anything out?
Nah, that's it.
So yeah, we just hold to edifying. We like to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that teach the word on true faith and sincerity.
DTA, Abba, soon.
Very soon.
Tonight.